Welcome back. It's your boys that maintain Okundrimanoy. And today we have Roja Parfums to talk about. And it's a vintage one because you cannot get this anymore in the 100 ml size. So the fragrance is still available, but only in 50 ml from Roja's website and Harrods, etc. However, I've got the big thing. Let me. I've got the big snub nose. I'm joking. This here is, that lid is sharp. Roja 51. Yes, this is a feminine fragrance. Putting it out there. Leans all the way feminine. However, this is so beautiful. I had to grab a bottle for myself. It's got this sort of like fizzy vibe to it as well, like a Sprite or something like. You know what? There's one fragrance that comes into mind when I smell this, and that's Bodicea Victoria's Night of Love. Not saying that they're dupes one another or whatever, but they remind me of each other. Or another one would be like Bodicea Gentle, but this is way stronger than Gentle. Excuse me, way stronger than Gentle. This is gorgeous stuff. Florals, but with that sparkling essence, that fizziness. That fizziness is, just makes you, it's lovely. This is a beautiful scent. This ain't gorgeous, this ain't sexy, this is beautiful. Like, if my missus wore this as her wedding day fragrance, yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, good choice. Good choice, babe. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely, it's very grown. So typical Roja fashion, these fragrances have just a grown vibe to them. Roja fragrances ain't for little boys or little girls. Like this is a grown floral scent, grown. And now, funny thing about this is, this is a vintage batch here. As you can see, it's got the Roja markings on the sides, 100 ml, all of that. And the juice color is slightly darker than the ones you will probably buy now from the shops. That's very see-through color. Obviously, that's due to maceration. Anyway, that aside, this fragrance is a special one in terms of performance. So I wore this the other day out, yeah. So I was going to my local bagel shop to grab a quick breakfast, and I was wearing like a fleece. I was wearing a snooty, a grey fleece snooty. I think I've worn it in some of my videos. And I just quickly did about 6-7 sprays and just and headed out, right? Now, it was a very cold, rainy, windy day, innit? So I wasn't really, like, by the time I got to the bagel shop and that, I wasn't really smelling this. Like, to me, I don't know. I like, to the point I even forgot I was wearing fragrance. So anyway, I got into the bagel shop now, and there's a new member of staff there that's working. Obviously, my normal guys there, I'm like to them, Vargon boss, all of that. Then there's a woman there. And then cool. I've done my order now. I'm just standing there, just standing there waiting. And then I've heard her like nudge him, saying, "Oh, ask him." But obviously, I didn't think it was about me. I just like, whatever. Okay, cool. Whatever's going on there. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm doing my own thing. I'm just, yeah, cool. So then now he's come to me. He's like, "Oh, bro, like, what fragrance are you wearing?" I'm like, because at this point, I forgot what I was even, because I couldn't smell. I forgot that I even sprayed something. I just quickly left my yard. I was wearing my pajamas and that. I was quickly go shop and grab my food. And I had to smell myself. And I was like, "Oh, Roja 51. And he's like, "Yeah, it smells good." And she's like, "Yeah, it smells absolutely amazing. Like, when you water, I could smell it straight away." And I'm like, "Raw," because I can't smell shit unless I put it right to my nose. But it projects. So that's why I say this is a very interesting when it comes to performance, because I mean, maybe it could just be me, maybe so, but you might go a nosemic to this fragrance. You might go nose blind to this fragrance very quickly, to the point where you forget, like me, you forget that you even sprayed it in the first place. But it is there, and others will notice you with this fragrance. Anyway, like I said, she was like, "Yo, you smell absolutely lovely. What's the name? I was like, "Roja 51. I didn't tell her the price because I didn't want to scare her. But I was like, "Roja 51. She was like, "Roja 51. Okay, I'm going to remember that. Roja 51. I was laughing, and the guy was like, "Yeah, it smells really nice, bro." So I was like to him, "Oh, like, do I smell feminine?" He's like, "No, not at all. You smell lovely. You smell like, really nice, man." And I was like, "Oh, interesting," because I think this is a very feminine fragrance. But I mean, maybe on my, but then again, I didn't spray it because I sprayed it on clothing. I don't know. So my point is, it gets compliments, one, and it has sillage and projection too, because people, like I said, people were smelling me in there, and I was like, right. And like I said, I was wearing my pajamas, so I wasn't looking good, trim, all of that, all of that. I was just quickly stepped out the yard to get, I was in my slippers even, just to quickly get my food. I just picked up something quick to spray, which just happened to be this. And yeah, compliments. I was like, raw, okay. Like this fragrance clearly is doing something right. So yeah, Roja 51, like I said, this is the Parfum version. Obviously, 100 ml discontinued. Don't know why. Probably to make more money from selling less. The way this world is going, that's probably what it is. But anyway, you can still get it 50 ml. Can't say for certain that a fresh batch of 50 ml right now would smell exactly like this. Because like I said, this is what, 3.5, maybe 4 years old. So maceration has obviously hit this hard. No pun intended. But yeah, this is gorgeous stuff. Very, very cool. Like I said, Roja, he knows how to make grown, sexy fragrances. Like this is a very vintage smelling, grown up fragrance. Like I don't really see many under 25s liking this. I mean, you might do, each their own, but I'm just generalizing. I don't really see many of the younger crowd being, oh my God, I want to wear that. That's so sexy. Da, 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 da. Price aside. So very mature, floral, sparkling floral. Yeah, musk white florals, and that sparkling nature, that fizzy nature. Gorgeous. Honestly, this is wedding day worthy. Roja 51, get to know.